Okay. Maybe you can shut down on introduction and
Yes.
go straight on the subject.
Okay.
Nobody will feel offended.
Okay, but the very topic it is declining of interest in science education. What I feel is that it is not declining on the part of the students, but it's not being promoted by the teachers and the faculty. So what I feel is this. So if you look at it, I am from school education, looks after the curriculum and textbooks of school education and teacher training, capacity building of teachers and teacher educators. If you see how science is being taught in the schools now, at present, if you see what are the important aspects of science teaching, if you see the first and foremost is the curriculum and syllabus. What sort of curriculum is being implemented in the schools? The syllabus also. So really the nature of the science is being reflected in your science syllabus and in your science curriculum is a matter of debate nowadays. And the second part is that how science is being taught in the schools. Really the nature of science is being reflected in teaching learning processes. If you see the textbooks, how our textbooks are, mostly not only your NCERT or our SCERT or any whatever private teacher reading this, taking the help of the textbooks and explaining the concepts, and all 40 minutes is devoted for the teaching and there is less scope for the interaction or questioning also. And another thing is that if you want to really motivate the students, if you see the discovery of scientific, how actually these scientific discoveries are made, the histories of scientific discoveries. Morning Abdul Kalam and everybody says that we actually understand how actually the scientists discovered, what are the processes they actually taken up in order to invent or discover certain things. But these are the things not at all actually included in school syllabus. Our teachers also not so motivated so that they can refer to these subjects and actually interact with the students on these things. And another thing is that what is the exact role of national laboratories? Suppose morning in Institute of Science and Technology, this chemical technology or another CCMB or another, so many national institutes, if they know that whoever they are getting as research scholars are the staff, this is the stuff from the schools only actually. How they are being motivated, whether they come only for the purpose of to get a job or really to do some sort of discoveries or some sort of improvement of knowledge in the field of science. Whether they have the passion to create the knowledge. So this is, as long as you do not promote this type of scientific creativity or scientific thinking in the schools or in the colleges, actual PhDs, actually the research will take place in these institutions. So at the policy level also, I don't think that since I am working in this department since 20-25 years, nowhere they intervene in the policy level. Look, your science syllabus or your science curriculum is not appropriate. It never actually create any sort of spirit of invention. So at policy level there is no intervention. Even at the level of capacity building of the teachers, suppose IICT or CCMB, we will take certain 50 students, 50 teachers from government schools and we will train for a period of 10 to 20 days reflecting the nature of the science and discoveries. But it is not happening. So, but only at the time of this type of seminars only people will speak and go away. But actually there is no accountable contribution of these institutions. And another thing is that networking also. If we say AP Academy of Science, only what we see is that JVV is actively interacting with the students and the teachers, but not AP Academy of Science, APCAST, and so many institutions are there. What is the network being between these University Department of Science and School Education Departments, State Council of Education Research and Training? No much network actually taking place. So, but the only problem is that it is not the fault of children. Children are very brilliant and very optimistic, very passionate. But the only thing is that we are not at all reaching. We are not actually developing our interest, or we are not capturing their enthusiasm also. And another important thing is that how you assess your students. The examination actually decides the nature of the classroom transaction. You see all the 3 hours paper is only it is the theoretical examination, only they actually memorize the concepts and actually represent the bookish knowledge in your papers. And children are also not happy, not at all happy. It becomes somewhat more burden on the part of the children, the syllabus and this assessment, the examination, the way how we conduct the exam also. So at this present trend, not only these government schools I am talking about, you see all central schools, all these international schools, only theoretical transaction of science is being taking place. They never see the fragrance of this invention or innovation. So if any student will do like this, there is no much mechanism also to solve the doubts or give a freedom to the children in a classroom to pose many questions on scientific discoveries and innovation, how science helped us to lead a very good life. So science is not being taught in a way we are supposed to teach. So that is the main cause. It is the teachers or teacher educators at this apex level are mainly solely responsible that that's why and no noble laureate or no much an accountable a type of commendable research is not being taken place in India. So thank you for giving me for this opportunity.